Hope, you brought some pieces with you today. Tell us a little bit about the pieces that you brought and your favorites.
Well, these are a collection of my newest series of abstracts that I've been working on. Actually, my favorite that I can talk about right now is not even one that I brought. It's one that's on my website. It's called Branching Out But Keeping Your Roots. And that just means a lot to me, coming from being born and raised in New Iberia. My Cajun roots mean so much. And French music and the whole thing. I'm really sad to say I don't speak French. I wish I did. But it means a lot to me. So that's why a lot of times you'll see I paint on antique pieces to kind of bring me back to that. So that's the significance in that piece. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed you do have a lot of pieces that do reflect music and instruments and
that inspiration came from my husband. He plays the guitar. So I love to find a really cool antique door and paint a guitar on that. I don't do a lot of them, but I have done many. And then on windows, I find windows and do wine bottles. But that's kind of my, I'd say, I guess if anybody thinks of me as my signature pieces, but I do so many other things. But it's just fun to do those. Those I always go back to.
Well, notice your website reflects a lot of what we talked about today, and knowing you as a person, it's just, speaks your language.
Thank you.
Just like your paintings do.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. That's exactly what I try to achieve, just keeping to who I am and what inspires me, what interests me. And my website does reflect that on every angle, my philanthropy and as well as artwork, and because that's so much a part of who I am and what I like to do.
Where can people purchase your art?
Well, that's a good question. City Club show going on right now. It's in River Ranch, and also in River Ranch I'm at Pour, which is a new little wine bar there in the square. Then in the Oil Center I'm at Tammy Miles's new place, Eclectic Designs, and also at Lafayette Art Association. I'm a member of that association, have a few pieces there. Also I'm at Rue de Point Gallery in Breaux Bridge, and then my website. So I kind of brought everything back in because I have an annual show called the Big Easel in the spring. So I took pieces from everywhere. I was in New Orleans, I was different places. I just brought it all in. And so I've kind of kept it close to home because I took the summer off after that. So I'll start branching out again, Now,
how long has that one been going on, Hope, the Big Easel?
Gosh.
It's been years.
Yeah, we were, your husband was in this, Tony was in this with us, the very first one.
I remember.
I guess, Tracy, 7 years ago?
Oh gosh, easy.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
It wasn't even called the Big Easel. That came after. They asked me to put some people together. I put a dozen artists and we had a fantastic show. It was in combination with one of the rhythms.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hope, we want to thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I love being here.
Thank you.
So, Ginger, what should everybody be waiting for next?
We're going to do a live demonstration for a glycolic acid peel.
Oh, they will have such sassy skin.
It's going to be very sassy.
New to West Baton Rouge, Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Your beauty of yesterday can be yours once again today. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Call for a free consultation. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center, 456-5256. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Recreate yourself.
We're back with our sassy guest, Deidre McCoy. How are you doing today, Dee Dee?
Hey, Tracy, I'm doing great. How are you?
And I know you're excited. Ginger is about to perform a glycolic peel on Dee Dee today.
I'm very excited.
Hey, Dee Dee, how are you doing?
Hey, Ginge.
Good. We're going to do a glycolic peel on you. It's really quick and very easy. It's going to take care of some of the irregularities on the texture of your skin. Maybe a little bit of discoloration, but it's going to give you a nice, healthy glow.
Very cool.
You're going to love it.
I'm ready.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to defat the skin, and we're going to get all the greases and the oils off.
Okay.
Sounds great, right? So it kind of stinks, but just don't breathe it in too much.
Ginger, this bottle looks kind of low. It looks like someone might be putting this on during their lunch break.
We do happen to do some peels on ourselves at lunchtime. The good thing is that you can put it on, go, put your makeup on. There's no real downtime. It's a really superficial peel. So it's really easy to do and maintain.
Dee Dee, she's not that gentle whenever she puts it on me.
Well, I am a special sassy con.
You are. You're getting the royal treatment today.
And we'll do it one more time. Main thing is to keep your face moisturized after you get the peel done. You're gonna moisturize 2 to 3 times a day as needed, sunscreen every day, and you'll be good to go in about 5 days. Okay.
And Ginger, this is actually an alpha hydroxy acid, right?
It is, and we're using a 50% glycolic acid today. All right, keep your eyes closed. Tracy, how often do you get your peels done?
Do you really want to know? I usually do mine probably every 5 weeks, actually. And you see a great result.
I know, your skin always looks great.
Well, thanks to you.
All right, so that's it. The acid's on. Wait a couple of minutes and we'll go rinse off. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
New to West Baton Rouge, Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Your beauty of yesterday can be yours once again today. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Call for a free consultation. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center, 456-5256. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Recreate yourself.
Well, welcome back. We just washed off Dee Dee's glycolic acid and neutralized the chemicals, and now we're going to put a little moisturizer and apply some makeup.
It looks like Ginger gave you brand new skin, Dee Dee.
It feels really good. It's smooth.
Really smooth. We're going to be using some Color Science makeup, which is a mineral makeup, and it actually lays very well on the skin. It looks so much better than regular makeup. It doesn't lay in the creases, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't accentuate your lines and your wrinkles. It covers all the surfaces of all the cells, so it gives us a nice smooth finish. All right, Tracy.
Is that not one of your favorite moisturizers?
I love it. The
Oh my
Sotis it's a fabulous product. It's very sassy.
And Ginger, this is actually one of our favorite. This is Girl from Ipanema, which I just love that color. It's going to diffuse the redness, even out her skin tone. So if you do visit Ginger and I, you usually get a complimentary makeover also. And Dee Dee, how does this feel compared to putting on a regular, just a liquid over-the-counter foundation when I put this on?
It's so much more lighter and easier to apply than a liquid foundation.
And the Color Science makeup is, it's sweat-proof and waterproof. You can set it on in the morning, you can swim, towel dry, and it's still on.
And doesn't most mineral makeups have SPF
They do.
in them?
They have anywhere from 20 to 30 to 50, depending on what product you get.
And it really saves a lot of steps, because if you've noticed, we have done this underneath her eyes, so you don't even need a concealer. So that's why we really love this foundation.
All right, Dee Dee, thanks for being our guest.
New to to West Baton Rouge Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Your beauty of yesterday can be yours once again today. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Call for a free consultation. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center, 456-5256. Cosmetic Health and Laser Center. Recreate yourself.
And now we're ready for our Sassy Stars. We've heard from our locals. Now it's time to see what they're doing in Hollywood. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about Christy Brinkley, who was in the New Beauty magazine. The article was about over-injected, just right injected, and she has a really great before and after shot.
Yeah, I noticed on that shot her chin and jaw look really well defined.
They did.
It also looks like her cheeks are done just right, not overly full.
And in the right spot, not in the wrong spots.
And Ginger, do you notice she has movement in that picture?
She does. She's not frozen completely solid. She can still move some, which is so important.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we talk to our clients a lot about that in the office.
Definitely, that's a big part of our consultation. And that's a big part of why I love seeing your work, with our clients. It's because they do have movement, they do look natural, but in the same time, they also look a lot younger.
The next one we're going to talk about is Jenny McCarthy. She's such a beautiful woman. She has everything done just right. Her eyebrows are perfectly arched. She has really proportional lips. They're not too overdone. They're well defined.
And I noticed how it looks like the filler is just placed perfectly. She has a gorgeous curve on her top lip, and then her bottom lip is just full enough.
I think that she did it a little bit at a time. I don't think that she goes and gets over-injected at one time. And she has a really good idea of what she wants and how she wants to look. Well, that's how they do it in Hollywood.
Come into Cosmetic Health and Laser and be your own star.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thank you to all our guests. And remember, live it, love it, sassy!